welcome to Put Your Big Girl Jaws On Comedy Podcast with the one and only Boss Tripp4Tre. Whoa, in the building. Bossed Up Productions, and we are live and direct. How are you today? You good?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
You doing good?
Shit, so.
We a week out of Thanksgiving. How's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I was loving it for real. I was actually loving Thanksgiving. Ate, cooked good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely great cook. You know what I'm saying? Wife is
Did you eat
cook.
any turkey?
Yeah, some good turkey. You know
Oh no, see, I don't eat turkey. See,
it was not
I can't do turkey, especially if the right person
sure.
don't cook it. I can't do it.
I wanted to smoke my turkey, but you know what I'm saying? People don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what my uncle did. He smoked the turkey.
I definitely like smoked turkey. It should be good as hell.
Did you eat some greens?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely like some beans. You know what I'm saying? Some greens. I had some greens, beans, I had all that. Yams, potatoes, you know what I'm saying?
I know you slept good that night.
Oh, yeah,
I know you slept good.
Did not.
But that's what's up. Yeah, I went to my mama's house, my daddy's house, my grandparents' house. I was turned up. Went home, turned up some more. I went to sleep. I woke up at like 4 o'clock the next morning, like, damn.
Yeah, boy, it hit the spot too, I bet, too. You know what I'm saying? Every spot of it. Cause I love eating, but I love Thanksgiving. I like all the foods.
All the foods, right.
The pies, all that.
Just the turkey, and I don't eat chillins.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing that. No chillins today. No.
I don't eat chillins.
I used to until I was like, no.
I don't even liver. I don't even care.
I do not like chillins.
As soon as you open that bucket, I'm cleaning the house. Do you understand me? Clean them shit.
I'm done with that.
I'm not coming back to the next day, and I hope it smells like some Febreze.
But I see, if you gotta clean them at your house, they better clean them outside or something.
Better get some bleach.
You gonna clean some chillins with some bleach?
No, you better bleach the house after that.
Oh no.
That's bleach them. I'm talking about bleach the house after the smell.
No, yeah, for real though. I wouldn't even want it. I don't want it.
Right. So, question. Then, what were you thankful for?
I was thankful for, you know what I'm saying, the family I got, my daughter, you know what I'm saying. I'm thankful for, you know what I'm saying, the team I got, my manager. I was thankful for, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, all around me being able to get up every morning and breathe, you know what I'm saying, get up every morning and continue on doing what I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, and grind. That's what I was thankful for.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying, to keep pushing and still, you know what I'm saying, learn something on the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. That's what I was thankful for.
Right. It don't matter who you are. You learn something new every day. That's a straight fact. You stay learning. Regardless of what age,
whatever, you still gonna learn regardless. People still learning to the day.
Shoot, sometimes my kids teach me something I didn't know. I learn something new every day.
They definitely gonna teach you something.
Oh yes, you know what I mean. They got everything. You know what I mean. They be like,
you didn't even know how to do that.
They be like, Mommy, you know such. I'm like, wait, you're 3. How do you know these things? But of course, you know, it's the internet and all the technology and stuff that we didn't have. You know what I mean? We were always outside riding our bikes. You know what I mean? Just doing stupid real life kids.
See, we stayed outside though. That was the thing though. We was outside. We didn't have no problem with going outside.
Right.
People was just
not even that. Like me and my homegirl were talking too. Like back in the day, our parents used to let us go outside and play out front without really having to be out front with us.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
Nowadays, you can't even leave your kid outside for 2 seconds and they're already gone.
Yeah, you can't even send them to the backyard no more.
Yep.
Go to the backyard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
be out back all day, just tearing the whole backyard.
Yeah, we got sent to the backyard. that was the thing that we couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? If we went in the front yard, we was probably like young. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, I'm finna go bend this block over here.
Right. Remember we used to ride on our bikes everywhere. It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter now if you got a bike or I didn't care. I had a
skateboard, bike, scooter.
You know what I'm saying? That scooter. Oh yeah, I'm finna touch this little scooter.
And that was before the electrical scooters. You see what I'm saying? You had a wheel.
A little bike that looked like one of them little motor. What the hell was that thing called?
The motorbikes, the little kind of like they have on the bikes,
yeah,
the little motor machine.
You know what I'm saying? I had one of them.
The mini transmission.
And it gets you somewhere, for real.
Right.
I fell off one of them. That was not tight.
Right. Kids don't know the struggle nowadays. They got it made. That's what I don't like about it. They got it made.
For real.
And then most of this generation is gonna grow up where they think things need to be handed to them instead of having to work for it.
No. That's
like strategically work for it, not just okay. Well, I say I'm gonna do it, but not putting forth the effort to do it.
Right.
So that's one thing I feel like we need to teach our kids.
Right, putting in that work, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing's gonna be handed to you.
Nothing handed to you.
The world ain't free, you know what I mean? If you want something, you're gonna have to get up yourself and go work for it. Facts. Because I spoil you, but nah, player, you're gonna learn at the same time. You're gonna have to work for yours.
Facts.
Like, I'll have your back through whatever, but when I'm gone, you gotta make sure you handle yours. You know what I mean? Like, you good. So.
I strongly believe in working for whatever you know what I'm saying, stand for. You can't just nothing is handed to you at all.
My homegirl said, hell no, her kids ain't good shit.
Sometimes it happen like that though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they ain't working to get what they need, you know what I'm saying? That's how sometimes it'll be hard to actually see how they grow up and see that they think everything is a handout or everything is just, I could probably do it like this, or it's an excuse for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just crazy being a 90s baby.
That's how you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's just crazy being a 90s baby and see how much the world has changed from 20 years back when we were like 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I remember the big old box TV we had, the big old thing that had big daddies. Now they got flat screens and
the little man,
VCRs.
The little TV that sit on the floor. You set it on top of something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Remember them crates?
Yeah, boy, it was a big TV, but it wasn't that big. It was just big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Right. It had no big screen.
Right. And speaking of working hard, I've been watching you real closely. You've been making some major moves, going to different states, cities, performing. You know what I mean? One of my favorite songs from you right now is "Spilled Milk."
Oh yeah, appreciate.
Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, every time I listen to the song, I have to hear it 2 or 3 times before I move on to the next song. Speaking of hard work, I see you've been putting the moves out here. You have any events coming up? You going out of state soon? Like, what are your next moves?
I have another event that I have coming up on the 31st. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy B&O, Black Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I got couple things coming up, you know what I'm saying? I don't want too much to speak on, but I also just dropped the album, you know what I'm saying? Growth, like you said, it's on Spilled Milk. Growth, Volume 2, you know what I'm saying? Built Off Self-Success, Boss, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all definitely need to go check that album out.
You know what I'm saying? All
like,
platforms for sure, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They'll be in there, you know what I'm saying? Really
and
right
we
now,
exclusively
just,
on the Musicflix Network.
I got a lot of little things going on right now, so it's just, just putting in the work and just rather show it than talk about it too much.
You know so making some big silent moves.
Yeah.
The boss moves. Bosses talk about it though.
Bosses talk about it, you know what I'm saying? We talk about it to an extent, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because we still gotta be aware,
you
right?
You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to speak everything to existence, but then at the same time, if it's not locked all the way in, it ain't putting you into a place to where, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure everything's strategically put in place. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to call it and then, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's not out all the way yet, you know what I'm saying? But it's coming soon though. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon.
That's what's up. That's why I said I definitely see you putting some hard work in, some dedication, of course, because nothing comes easy and nothing is free. You know what I mean? So. Right, most definitely. Can't let them know your next move until it happens. And sometimes even when it happens, you don't necessarily have to say that. Not all your blessings need to be presented to the world. Some are meant to be to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how we really block the enemy. We don't say too much. We just, you know what I mean? We be blessed in our own little world.
real. That's how I just move. I just move. Just you know what I'm saying. I don't like to speak on certain things. Just if it's not going. You know what I'm saying. I mean, everybody not worried about your best move. You know what I'm saying. So
right.
you just
If anything, most people are praying on your downfall.
right. So I just talk about. I like the show more than just you know what I'm saying. Show and tell more than just talk about it. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
Bosses talk about it. Yes, we do. You know what I'm saying. Because I'm a boss myself. Been that. But you know what I'm saying. Just it's ways of talking about it and what to talk about that's going to inspire the next person to be that. Because
right.
I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
It's definitely not easy. You know what I'm saying. So can't just really call it.
Right, most definitely. And I think we all need to start learning that. Like sometimes nothing, you know what I mean?
Nothing
Better things are left unsaid.
Right.
Like for real. That's definitely what it is. So yeah, like I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
I mean, the thing is to me, you know what I'm saying, if like say for instance, you know what I'm saying, you got your things going on with your podcast, you know what I'm saying? I salute to you too as well. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I
appreciate it because he has been showing love since like day one, and that's with the podcast, the Gorilla Drink, like A1
for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you invited me on your podcast, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Been on mine as well, so I appreciate you as well. Right. But you know what I'm saying, it's just the growth and putting in the work is and seeing it prosper, you know what I'm saying, is what I crave for, you know what I'm saying? So I believe, you know what I'm saying, what was it in the podcast that you wanted to take from it? Like what was for you to want to get into it for?
Really, because I felt like I had a gift. Like, you know what I mean? I'm really, really good at making people laugh. Like, even at work, I'll just be joking around and I'll just say some stupid and I have, you know what I mean, the whole room laughing. Right. And I felt like I had that as a gift. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I laugh all night. No,
right. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're having a bad day, like, I'm going to make you laugh. Like, when you're around me, I'm goofy. You know what I mean? I'm always cracking jokes. Like I'm just a gullible person in general.
I'm goofy as hell. People know. You know what I'm saying? I'm goofy my damn self. So I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely some type of
right. And one of my, you know what I mean, subjects I like is comedy. I'm big in comedy. Like I love comedy. Like truth be told, and I actually told somebody this other night, like. The 85 South Show is one of my favorite comedy podcasts. For sure. And they're, to be honest, they're the ones that somewhat kind of motivated to start my own podcast. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is me in general. I'm just funny. I'm goofy. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all the real me. You know what I mean? Right. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Like, this is me, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm half retarded. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm half retarded, but I just feel like that's a gift because I'm a Libra. So, you know what I mean? Balance beam. I want nothing around but love, happiness, peace. You know what I mean? Like I don't really do too much drama. I really mind my business. So, like I said, I felt like it was a gift. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's cool though, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, just taking the minor steps to do it, you know what I'm saying? That's where it becomes, you know what I'm saying, a big step. You know what I'm saying? It's the big step to me is just starting something.
Right, and really getting yourself out there, presenting yourself as such things.
Even if you don't even know, even if you don't know if you're gonna last long in it, you just starting it or pushing for something that you know could do something. Right. Is the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
And see, the thing is, with me dropping my podcast just in June, I'm actually very thankful because I have a good handheld of supporters. Yeah. So even with me just dropping, I'm very grateful.
Actually, this is one of my, you know what I'm saying, as far as going live, this is one of my first, I would say, second podcasts. So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
I appreciate you.
Well, you know that makes me feel good because I'm like,
haha, yes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely something I wanted to take in and push in for more, you know what I'm saying? Because just like I said, just taking that first step, it took a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like you said, it's like you seen, I mean, it took me a lot of just to get everything set up and going. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work. So it's just not. It's just
and
not
this stuff
just going straight in.
Come overnight. You know what I mean? You got to do a lot of promoting, scheduling. You know what I mean?
Right.
All kinds of stuff.
We've been trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Working go by like what 3 weeks, 4 weeks for real by now.
Right. Well, I told you from the jump. This episode was way overdue. Way overdue.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely. You know what I'm saying? We finally got it in.
But see, my podcast is different because we speak real shit on here.
I'm definitely gonna talk about it all. Hey, we gonna talk about it all.
But we gonna crack a little jokey joke. You see what I'm saying? We live on Put Your Big Girl Drawers On comedy podcast with Tripp4Tre in the building. Whoop.
You know what I'm saying?
Big whoop. So, you say your next show was on the 31st?
On the 31st.
Yeah. 31st. Where's that one gonna be at?
It's gonna be at Lux. You know what I'm saying? What's that? What is it? Lux Verde?
Verde Lux. Yeah,
Verde Lux.
The old Broadway bar.
Old Broadway bar.
Old Broadway bar.
Old Broadway. It's like you trying to keep up with these names, but it's hard. Real. But yeah, it's gonna be.
I know because these clubs switch names so much.
Fast.
Or they just shut down and don't open again, and it's like, damn.
Yeah. Open another one.
Right, straight up. All you gotta do is change the name, strip in, open right back up.
I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Come right back up. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on Very Lux on 31st. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn up. It's gonna be a lot of popular artists up there. You know what I'm saying? So
as always,
definitely gonna live. You know what I'm saying? For real. Definitely gonna be. Can't wait to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pop fireworks too right afterwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get drunk.
I know that's right. And it's crazy is my little brother's birthday is he's a New Year's Eve baby.
Oh yeah.
So I always get turned up for him. Always.
So you gotta go turn up for life.
Right. We stay blowing up fireworks. We stay blowing up fireworks.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean.
Yeah. And speaking of Verde Lux, I wanted to give a quick shout out because I am sponsoring an event at Verde Lux on December 9th, the Straight Outta Texas second showcase.
Okay.
Whoop. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be live. We have a great lineup of artists performing that night. Like, come through, turn up, show love. Jessica Jeans is in the building. DJ 750 is your DJ for the night and is hosted by the best in the city, Steve. So come out, turn up, 8800 Broadway. It's going to be lit December 9th, Straight Outta Texas, second showcase. Whoop. So I can't wait for that one.
That's definitely, it's gonna be live.
It's definitely gonna be live, man. I'm gonna need everybody to come turn up. Of course, my podcast will be in the building, doing interviews with each of the artists. And it's gonna be pretty cool because some of these artists I don't know quite yet. So it's gonna be kind of cool to do these interviews because now I get to know a little bit more about them and peak game. You know what I mean? So it's definitely gonna be cool. And then I'm gonna put it together. Right, and it is going to be an episode on my podcast as well, and it will be featured on Musicflix too.
Yeah. Whoa.
So that's what I'm saying. If you want to be featured on TV from around the world, pop out December 9th, Verde Lux.
That's what's up, for real.
It's going to be live.
It's going to be, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? When you got putting that pressure, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you put it out there too so people can be able to see more of it, you know what I'm saying? And that's live that you're putting it out there to where the world can see it, you know what I'm saying? Not just local, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's cool to be local sometimes, but local is not always the best, you know what I'm saying? You want the world to see, the world to understand where we are and where we come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to show them, you know what I'm saying? And showing the artists that we got that's really talented. We got a lot of talented artists in San Antonio.
No, we really do. We really do.
You know what I'm saying? But the way to show the world that we are, you know what I'm saying, we got to put it out on bigger platforms. And
right.
That's shout out 750 for, you know what I'm saying, Musicflix. That's dope.
Right. For real, shout out to Musicflix because, man, that's a real website. All my artists, you know what I mean, entrepreneurs, Y'all need to tap in with 750 and Musicflix because he really trying to do something for the people out here. Like, it's a dope platform. Like, this episode will be featured and people from around the world will watch it. Like, it's that deep.
It's on Roku, right?
Yeah, it's on Roku. It's on Amazon TV. It's on Google TV. It's on all like the platforms like Spotify, Anchor, Google, Amazon, iTunes, all of that. Like,
that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Take advantage, man. I'm be trying to tell you, take advantage.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in. They just 750, man. For real.
Nah, for real, tap in.
San Antonio, for real, though. You know what I'm saying? We need an open platform out here. For real, that's exactly what we needed for just to get more of us seen. You know what I'm saying? Right. More of us artists.
Because he even realized there's so much talent here in San Antonio, so he's trying to express that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like. But there's only so much you can tell the people that they're going to listen and be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
You know what I'm saying? You can take the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it, though.
Okay,
you know
I know that's right.
That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because facts
and that's what I'm saying. I'm excited for this event because some of these artists I don't know. Yeah. So I'll be able to get to introduce myself, you know what I mean, along with my podcast. Shout out to Gorilla Drink. It will also be in the building. Tap in with me. Your favorite pink strawberry lemonade, Kissing Pink. I do drop-offs. But, of course, it's going to be dope. Like, I get to learn people. People are going to be able to learn me. Like, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I get to build new relationships.
Right. Networking. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's
big
what...
in the music industry. And do you, what you call yourself, would you say you more involved with the music or you more involved with the comedy?
I say both.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I do say both. Like, it's the support for me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you show me love regardless of what you do, hair, nails, you know what I mean? Right. Music.
Facts.
As long as, you know what I mean? It don't matter. Whatever you do, as long as you getting your money at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If the support there, I'm going to do my job and support back. Like, you know what I mean? That's how things work. Like, got to. That's why I said for me to just drop my podcast in June, I'm very grateful of the good handful of, you know what I mean, supporters I have. So, but of course, we ain't nothing without haters. But you know, the love come first. So the love always come first, most definitely.
Yeah, it's always gonna be some haters. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, did be feeling the type of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You expect it though. You know what I'm saying? You expect that. If you ain't, that mean you ain't doing your job right. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. You gotta find out how to get 10 more by tomorrow. Okay. Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mr. Webb tuning in. The Gorilla Drank Fire. Thank you. I definitely appreciate it, of course. What up, sis? Boricua in the building. Whoop.
Going down, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoying the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Put your big girl draws on.
Yeah, put your big girl draws on.
We got Bossed Up Productions. Whoop. Big whoop. I know you seen the poster in the back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Live poster. That poster's dope. I had to take a picture of it. I was like, post. Whoa. So it's definitely gonna be kind of cool. So speaking of music relations, who do you think who are your best collabs with, like other artists that you've worked with? Like, who do you feel like you have like the best collabs with?
As far as locally or?
Yeah, like locally, like us.
In San Antonio?
Yeah.
Honestly, all of them, I like them all. You know what I'm saying? I love music, so you know what I'm saying. So it's everybody has a different sound.
Right.
I work with people that have the different sound, especially different sound to me, and then something that sounds good. You know what I'm saying?
Something that attracts you, right?
So I can't say I like one more than the next, but I do have my favorites. Right. As far as my own, just that I listen to. Right. You know what I'm saying? As far as my
I'm pretty sure everybody got their own little favorites. So, you see what I'm saying?
My favorites is like as far as what my preference, the song I listen to on a daily basis type shit. Right. It's gonna probably I can, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna inspire me or motivate me in the moment of time when I need it type shit. You know what I'm saying? I have those, but I wouldn't say neither one of like like nobody in general I could just point out and be like, oh yeah, man, say, you know what I'm saying, this is my, you know what I'm saying, like, no, I couldn't say that. You know
right. So what do you think would be the most important part of the rap game? Like the support, like what do you think is the most important part of being like in the rap?
artist,
Yeah.
the most important to me
Yes.
is owning your music, owning everything that you're doing. If you're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? Don't have,
Facts. Don't let
you
them
know what I'm
take your money.
saying? Uh, 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 don't let nobody take you from your craft. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing your job, you know what I'm saying, and you making it as a job. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing it for real. Uh, uh, don't let nobody strip your craft from you.
Right.
Just
Especially
as
when
far
you
as
building it from yourself
right, you know what
from
I'm saying? You
ground up,
spending
like
all
you're
this
doing.
money on it, doing
Right.
shooting
Facts.
videos and you know what I'm saying, all that, and then next thing you know, you drop the video and you expecting something from it.
Right.
But then when it gets snatched off the YouTube or it gets
And
snatched
somebody else
you know what I'm
grab
saying,
that. Right.
somebody else own it, you're
Right.
gonna be sitting there looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like where my song at? Somebody
Right.
else own it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if you own your product and you own you make it as a product. You know what I'm saying? You selling
Right.
like you selling your, you know what I'm saying, your gorilla drink. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like make it as a product. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't stop. Don't settle for less for it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And shout out to my big brother Troy when it comes to Gorilla Drink. Shout out to my big sis Laura. Shout out to the whole Gorilla Drink family. We deep
Whoa.
out here. Whoa.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
deep out
Hey,
here.
that's tight though. For real, it's a movement. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And shoot, if you see me in the club, you see that Gorilla
Oh no,
Drink
I
with me,
definitely
and
do.
that's
For real, for real.
facts.
Every time. Every
That's
time.
facts. If you see me in the club, my Gorilla Drink right there in hand,
You're not
and
lying.
it's gone.
You're not lying. I definitely, I could speak. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely vouch for that.
Right. Oh yeah, he
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Every time, you know what I'm saying, you go see you, hey, I got the drinks. Real quick.
Real quick, and as quick as I tell them, the quicker they be gone. For real, I'll be walking back to the truck having to get some more. You see me carry 3 or 4 more.
You came back right quick.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I definitely, yeah, I definitely love the support. The love and support come first.
No, for real though. And the first thing is owning the city with your support and stuff like that. Yeah, it's truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You have to have love in your city. But also I would say, you know what I'm saying, reach outside of San Antonio. And then you say
Right.
what you got something reaching in Houston soon?
Yeah, I actually hope to have a few artists out of Houston on the podcast real soon. It's in the movement.
Whoa,
it's in the movement. Yep.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope.
I'm trying to get me out there to Houston, and it's trying to hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna get me out there to
man.
Houston and
That's
get
the
my
best way to
podcast
say, you know what I'm
out
saying? Best way
there.
to say it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't trying nothing if you're in process.
Right.
You know what I'm
And speaking
saying?
of Houston, shout out to Jessica Jean. She's actually the one who gave me the opportunity to, you know what I mean, be able to interview each artist when it comes to the event. So I can't wait. It's gonna be cool.
For sure.
And that's why I feel like that's what's important about this game too is business relationships.
Right.
But you also got to know that all business isn't good business.
Facts.
All business is not good business. Like you also do got to keep that in mind. So, but that's why I feel like it's important to the game. Like business relationships.
It's definitely business relationships. Is definitely a lot of personal.
Right.
It's really personal.
Right.
You got to take it personal because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, people they get janky.
Right.
So it could be janky or it could be real. It could be, you know what I'm saying, genuine. It could be, you know what I'm saying, straight authentic. But then people will switch on you so quick. So just for personal reasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense to just, you know what I'm saying, keep it business and make it to where, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to worry about no extra.
Right. And see, I like the fact that I'm one of them type of people when it comes to do like business. I like to walk up and introduce myself. You see what I'm saying? I don't like to nobody to speak my business for me. Like I'm grown, I can present myself. I'm gonna come to you and talk to you like a grown person, business to business. You see what I'm saying?
Real though, because you got to. Just people, and I would also say as far as for artists, you know what I'm saying, to have. Man, they some people think, you know what I'm saying, they don't need a manager. They do.
Right.
They do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Management is definitely needed. And this it's like a manager is not just a manager, it's a guidance instructor to help you put you in the right places that you need to be and talk to the people that you need to talk to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you can't really reach, you know what I'm saying, by just being an artist, because, I mean, everybody's an artist nowadays.
Right. Or at least trying to be, too.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what stands you apart from different artists, you know what I'm saying, having somebody taking you serious with your craft is a manager.
And seeing that's why I wanted to start my own podcast, because I felt like that was my craft. Like, I'm funny, I'm comical, like I just have a positive, goofy spirit. So took it and stroll with it.
No, for real.
And then now here we are, live on Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast with boss Tripp4Tre, Whoop.
Whoop.
Big dog in the building. So
Mr. Whoop himself. You know somebody?
Yep, Mr. Fly Guy. Fly Guy.
They try. You know.
And shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Much appreciate. Much love. We just big chilling. What did you do today?
Man, I did a lot as far as running around. When I got my hair done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember you told me about that the other day. He was like, that was the first thing he said was my hair. I was like, you would be all right.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Shout out to Jamar Smith tapping in. Whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop. Big whoop.
You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is.
Whoop.
You know what I'm saying? Big OTM. Whoop.
Whoop. Every time we in the club, and here he go. Whoop. Everybody whoop.
I can't
have the whole crowd.
I can't help it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I make statements with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people look at it, oh, that nigga bang on him. No. It's not me banging. You know what I'm saying? It's me just, you know what I'm saying, expressing myself like it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Everybody gonna feel that. Whoa.
But yeah, we live. Turn up. You know what I mean? Good energy. That good energy.
I said it with my chest. Yeah. So you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Whoa.
Whoa. Yep. Good energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just fun to just, you know what I'm saying, see everybody response with that for real.
See, now you got me to, maybe I should come up with my own comical slogan. I think I'm going to go home and work on that.
Say,
hold on. I might have to work on my own comical slogan.
I can go anywhere and I can say, whoa, but I guarantee you they're going to know that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. I know for sure that, you know what I'm saying, if I say whoa, it's going to get something going. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just for sure.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say Mr. Woo. You know what I'm saying? You can go Google that. Look, Mr. Woo. And the only mop you don't see is me.
Right. So how did you come up with that? How did you come up with Woo? How did you stick with that?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Me growing up, you know what I'm saying, banging, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was 5, you know what I'm saying, up under 5, you know what I'm saying, 4-Tre, of course, you know what I'm saying, boss Tripp4Tre.
Right.
Whoa. But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, move that way no more, but, you know what I'm saying, I move suddenly. I move, you know what I'm saying, like a boss. So, you know what I'm saying, it's like bossed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just me using that to make a statement. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see my partner, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's like a statement. Every time I say,
like, what up? Y'all good? Yeah, y'all good.
Good day today. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, say, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, say, I just graduated. Whoa.
Big
like, you know what I'm saying? Like a statement, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like that's how I used it. So,
right. Speaking of graduation, I graduated in 2024, so I can't wait.
Whoa. You know what I'm saying? So,
I plan on having,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like,
if I have a graduation party, you gonna perform at my party?
Yeah, I got you for sure.
Okay.
No worries.
Just a clear warning, it might be a little ratchet in there. Hold on, I didn't say my party was gonna be clean.
Okay, well, I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it, then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I didn't say my party was gonna be clean now. Hold on, I got to. Why not?
What is this again?
In 2024?
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely talk about it. We'll know what time that comes. Yep. When that time come around, you know what I'm saying, we could definitely, you know what I'm saying. I'm
gonna have me a throw graduation party. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait.
But of course, you know what I'm saying, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, reach out to me, you know what I'm saying, we could definitely talk about that for real. Talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop. Get the big whoop in the house.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure.
So So are you supposed to be going back on tour soon? Like, not explaining like all your next moves, but what are your next musical moves?
I am actually supposed to be going to Atlanta. I got a radio interview with 94.4. You know what I'm saying? That I'm supposed to be doing with them, and also working with them too soon towards a big project that I got going on right now as well.
All right.
And
once again, shout out to your album you just released, Growth.
Yes, Growth Album 2, built off self-success. You know what I'm saying? Definitely live. Feeling just if you want to get to know who I am, you know what I'm saying, and get to just the expression of growth from where I came from and where I got where I am today and where I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say try and go. I'm saying I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be something to look forward to when y'all listen. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be live. Real.
When I open my comedy clubs, that's actually where I want to put one of is in Atlanta. I think it'd be pretty dope.
Atlanta is definitely dope.
Yeah, I've never been, but yeah, I feel like it'd be really dope.
I can't lie to you, it's dope. It's definitely it gives you just, you know what I'm saying. Ain't everybody out there can guide you something. You know what I'm saying. Everybody got something going on. If they not, you know what I'm saying, owning something, they definitely could, somebody close to somebody that's owning something, they ain't afraid to just be like, oh yeah, I can tell you, oh yeah, hey, I can call them right now.
And that goes back to having connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
connections are important.
It's just like I say, you may go somewhere and be somewhere and be like, hey, yeah, I put you right here. For real? I end up in a big studio and then, you know what I'm saying, just doing certain things. Doing that got me into the BET Awards, you know what I'm saying? So,
dope, yeah, y'all need
so
yeah, that was dope.
it was just networking and going different places, whatever. It make you, going to Cali was live. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time going to Cali. Boy, it was live. Boy, it was good.
I know you didn't want to come home, huh?
Boy, I mean, yeah, I want to come home. You get homesick, you know what I'm saying? But you just certain, you know what I'm saying, things that we have at home that
we see on TV that we actually getting to see.
Yeah, you see that out there. Like man, say, I ain't gonna lie to you, being on Manhattan Beach, bro, that shit live, bro. It's live. It's live to me, you know what I'm saying? White Sand don't have they don't smoke tobacco out there, so you know what I'm saying, you can't really.
Yeah, it's all weed out there.
You just
all weed.
It's live, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was definitely an experience for real.
Yep. Shout out to all my pie heads.
Yes, because I definitely. Shout
out to all my pie heads.
Eyes definitely blows to once or two, a three.
No, I'm pretty sure you go through a lot by yourself.
Yeah. For real though, I like to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It eases my mind and it definitely helps when you're in the studio. You know
I feel like they just need to go ahead and legalize it. I don't know what's taking them so long.
They're not going to legalize it just yet because they're making too much money from it, just catching people right now. Especially we close to the border.
And that's what I was about to say, because the whole cartel war with the border and stuff.
Politics, I believe it.
Yeah.
We're too close to the border.
I know, but like, it's not going to change. Like, it's not going nowhere, regardless if they want to build the wall on the border or not. Right. But yeah, it's not going to stop the flow of it coming into the United States.
They thought they had a flow of building the wall when they got planes. Stupid.
Not even that. Like, hello, like,
what you doing?
Y'all don't understand. Like, they have tunnels too. Like, that's why I said the flow is never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop.
Call it.
Right. That's why I said they might as well legalize it.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's the problem. It ain't killed nobody.
I mean,
it ain't. You ain't overdosed. You ain't died unless you smoking that fake crap, that K2 crap, whatever.
That's not weed. So
that's why I said that fake crap. That's why I said that.
No, but you can't put that in the same category.
Well, that stuff that isn't weed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, you know what I'm saying, they have their choice of drugs. So that's that you know, I don't consider weed a drug. So that right there, if you hallucinating and doing anything of the sort, you know what I'm saying, on some extra, You know what I'm saying?
That's not weed.
That's not weed. So it got some type of chemical imbalance.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? You might not want to take that.
Right.
And I might not want that.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want it.
Hell no.
You know what
I ain't even gonna touch it.
Just don't do certain things to
I've been smoking for so long. I'm pretty sure if I smelt it, that let me know right there. That's a no.
Man,
that is a no.
My mom used to have this little, it's like this little thing in front of her on her table. You know what I'm saying? With all like a whole bunch of incense and a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, like ornaments and stuff like that on her table.
Right.
And the first thing I thought about when I smelled that, I was like, man, that smells like that stuff that be on my mama's table.
Mm.
I used to get in trouble for touching it, so
right.
I don't walk if I get in trouble for touching it. What you think was gonna happen if I smoke?
Stupid.
Bad, something bad gonna happen.
Especially if your mama
gonna
popping.
Be right for you. So you
right.
know what I'm saying? It's something that you just not gonna take. I just not rather not. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't right. I don't think it was right for me. Right. I done heard stories about it too, and seen people too about it too.
I guess I've always been scared to take other drugs because I'm one of those people. I feel like if the first time I take it, I become addicted, and I ain't trying to be like one of the people on the TV who be looking.
One thing I'm addicted to is Black and Miles. Probably like I said, that I'm addicted to these motherfuckers. I need to quit.
Yeah.
I keep telling myself, but every time I do that, I go straight back to the store and say, I need to buy.
Can I get you a whole nother pack? Yep.
Can I get a pack? I'm on my last motherfucking one. Now I need a pack, please.
You better just go get you. Might as well blow you the whole case.
Nah, shit, I better not. Yeah, I'm really gonna try to kill myself.
Oh my gosh, shout out to Boss Tripp in the building. Put your big girl draws on. Comedy podcast. Whoop. We just up in here having a good time, chilling, speaking on some real shit, but catching a few jokey jokes. Shout out to everybody tuning in with us right now. Much love. Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Say, I go add my page, Bosses Talk About It, you know what I'm saying?
Bosses Talk About It.
Definitely on all platforms, definitely going to be joining, you know what I'm saying? We definitely going to be doing on Roku with Music Flicks, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Music Flicks.
Hey, shout out DJ 750. I tap in with him too, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate him, boy.
Whoa. Man, it's a whole nother world on Music Flicks.
Man, say for real, it's definitely dope for real. He plays my music. He plays, you know what I'm saying. A lot of artists in San Antonio music. You know what I'm saying. So it's dope for real. For real. I definitely, you know what I'm saying. Feel like it's a good look. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
For real. It's definitely a good look. Good look for the platform of San Antonio.
Right, especially because there is so much talent in here. And that's the thing, like, you ain't even got to be a rapper. You can have a podcast, you know what I mean? You could just be a small local business, you know, it just,
it's not always
pretty
about
dope.
music, though, you know what I'm saying? It's always just what we have out here locally that's not getting talked about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of things out here locally that we just getting passed over because it's not in the eyes of the people that need to be seen.
Right.
People need to be talking about certain things, like, you know what I'm saying, the foods out here, you know what I'm saying? The food that we got out here, it's a lot of bomb cooks out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Meals on Wheels, you know what I'm saying? She definitely be doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Mama's Kitchen, you know what I'm saying? That boy do their thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do their thing for real.
Especially the family-owned food,
you
know what I mean? Like the food trucks,
black-owned companies and stuff like that.
Right.
That's doing their thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's came from the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Came from the kitchen at their crib, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it out.
With their own skillet.
For real,
with their own skillet, shit.
Figuring it out, you know what I'm saying?
With their own skillet, yeah. Real. But it's all right, because putting in the work is going to be worth it.
No, it's definitely worth it. For real, it's definitely worth it because you see from what you came from to what you get, you know what I'm saying, the process of working for it. Because when it's handed to you, you want to treat it right.
Right.
You ain't going to know what to do with it.
And it's crazy because I feel like even right now I'm at this point, can nobody take it away from me because I'm building it with my own two hands. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's nothing coming in the way or in between to knock my shit down to where I'm going to have to reconstruct it. You see what I'm saying? Like, me, myself, I am my own brand, and I say that every time. That's why when I go to the club, you see me with my gorilla drink. Like I sell me. I'm my own brand, nothing more, nothing less.
Got to. That's a must.
That's how you put yourself out there. Like there's so many ways to put yourself out there. You just gotta go out there, do it.
Find every avenue, find some money, and go get it.
Right, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It may be slow, but it's gonna come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But always look for longevity in it. Don't look for just the fast pace, because the fast pace, you're gonna lose it fast.
Right, most definitely. Yeah, you can't rush it.
Yeah.
You can't rush it because that's where you're gonna fuck shit
up. The process is really, right. You know what I'm saying, the most important part, you know what I'm saying, for real, as far as doing everything that you need to do is the process.
Right. And it's a lot of hard work, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Like it is. Sometimes it gets mentally draining, tired, frustrating because certain things aren't going to go your way neither. You know what I mean?
Right, facts.
So again, that's why you can't rush. You it. You gotta let it take its course.
You gotta make. If you really serious about doing what you mean on doing, and you gotta set stone. The best bet is to work the process and make sure that everything is done in the way that you visioned it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you visioned it a certain type of way, and you seen how it's supposed to go, or you took note on certain things that you picked up that inspired you. You know what I'm saying? And you put that into play. That's when you know what I'm saying, you take it to heart, and you know what I'm saying, you realize that you can't let nothing take you for granted, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you built it. You built it from hands. You know what I'm saying? From scratch, and now you seeing where it comes from,
and where it's about to take me. Right.
Where it's gonna take you. So you know what I'm saying? So you got that vision, man. Say, keep with it, for real though. Don't give it up. Don't give up.
I'm not going to.
Don't give up.
They gonna hear me talk my shit. They gonna hear me, regardless on live. They gonna hear me. I'm gonna speak my opinion, and that's the good thing about my podcast. Like it's a no judgment zone. So no matter who you are, you could come with your own opinion. And on this podcast, can't nobody tell you shit. You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's not the point of judging them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just speaking on what's real and wasn't. You know what I'm saying? What's not. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And not everybody's gonna agree with your decision because again, everybody has different opinions.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
people just don't understand something like sometimes. So it's just.
But some people just still got a young mind and just can't hold a grown conversation or sit back and actually understand what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of it. But the point of a point of view, but it's not a point of view. I can't think of the word right now, but just the
bigger picture.
No, not the bigger picture. I can't think of it right now. And it's really gonna bother me until I think of the word. But yeah, some people just young minded and still can't comprehend or hold a grown conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, maturity. You know what I'm saying? Maturity definitely is something that, you know what I'm saying, some people have to take up, but they always say, you know what I'm saying, common is common sense, but some things is not common to certain people because they ain't grow up in those certain common things.
Right, those predicaments, right.
So it's not common to them.
Right.
But until they're approached with that situation, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's when it becomes common or something that you can say, I can relate to it, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody can relate to anything, you know what I'm saying, is getting off their asses.
Yeah.
And making something shake.
Whoop.
You know what I'm
big
saying?
Whoop. Had a big whoop that moment. Whoop.
Make something shake, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Time is money. And I need my money on time.
You know what I'm saying? For real though. For real.
So, but what you doing this weekend? You got any events you going to this weekend?
Actually, man, a lot of my time I spend inside the studio.
Right. Okay. So you gonna hit the studio this weekend?
Yeah, I have my own studio now called Breaking the Bar Studio.
I remember you telling me about that.
So it's definitely something dope that I've been, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, invested in. And it's definitely, so I'm definitely a code engineer. So if y'all need any engineering, you know what I'm saying, I do 35 an hour. You know what I'm saying? You can get at me, you know what I'm saying, on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying, bosses talk about it, breaking bars, you know what I'm saying. Uh, uh, I just, you know, I just be at the studio trying to, you know, making some shape,
Right.
making more music, you know what I'm saying, keeping myself, you know what I'm saying,
Busy to stay out of trouble, yeah.
I don't be trying to do the most,
Right.
put myself everywhere, trying to be in everybody's face, you know what I'm saying. That's one.
That's one?
Yeah.
How many songs you gonna drop this weekend at the studio?
Man, say no telling.
Ain't no telling.
No telling.
Well, fact, you technically beat me to the question because I was gonna be like, oh yeah, you told me about that studio.
Hey, nah, you know what though?
Tell me about that studio.
I guess I probably could talk about it. For real.
Come on, you could give us a little insight. The one time for the people.
Man, I'm gonna talk about it because I know my boy, man, shout out my boy Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, Daniel Stovall, man, say he definitely, you know what I'm saying, got me with one that's gonna definitely gonna be for the books.
Right.
For real. So I'm actually finna get ready to jump on a country song.
And you know, damn, you stole my next question. That was actually gonna be one of my questions for you. I was gonna be like, would you ever do a country song?
Yeah, I actually finna do one.
I'm definitely gonna need that one when you're done, because I love country. Believe it or not, it may not seem like I listen to country.
It's definitely finna be dope, for real. I was like something that I mean,
That's what's up.
I'm not opposed to, you know what I'm saying. I love music, so you know what I'm saying. If it got some type of meaning to it, you know,
you're gonna listen to all different kind of music,
it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Say I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, my sister that listened to punk rock and, you know what I'm saying, all type of. Like, see, my mama grew up listening to
80s rock, so I know a lot of 80s.
I grew up around that, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, listening to I would stay with my grandma, so she listened to blues and, you know what I'm saying, hard, you know what I'm saying, like just deep
real
blues,
calm,
you know what I'm saying?
deep
Calm music,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To nowadays music and, I mean, I've been all the way around all type of.
You gonna wear you a cowboy hat? You gonna wear cowboy boots?
I mean, hey, say you never know what to expect from me. You know what I'm saying?
Get your nice belt buckle.
Hey,
whoa.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I
Get
had one
nice
before when I was young. I had one before.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? But you know
I'm gonna need that
I'm from Texas though. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it was something that I felt like. I mean, it's something that. I'm not opposed to doing, so it's gonna be live. So.
Right, it's gonna be different. That's what's gonna be exciting about it. It's way different.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes that's what we also need to do. We need to step outside our comfort zone to grow. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I ain't never like to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I always put myself in I guess I would say I put myself in an uncomfortable position. Right. Just because of myself making the certain moves that I make. Right. Just because I go harder under pressure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when you're under pressure, it just make you want to do certain things in a certain matter, certain time, certain, you know what I'm saying, aspect of how you got to move. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be comfortable and complacent with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then that's when you shut down and get lost. Right. You get lost in the sauce. Like True story. True story. You know what I'm saying? You can't get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You can have sauce, but you can get lost in it too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean. Can't have your cake and eat it too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Can't have your cake and eat it too. It's just the point of, you know what I'm saying, just the work that you got to put in for real. Right. Do you have a favorite country singer? Man, saying I done heard a couple country singers, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, cool, but no, I couldn't name them just off the top. Just like, oh yeah, I know. Right. Nah. Oh, my favorite country singer would have to be Kane Brown. Man, say I couldn't even tell you. It was a couple dope. He a little cutie. It's a couple dope country singers. Well, I know Kevin Gates has actually done a country song as well. I believe it. He definitely talented. No, he actually did a country song. I couldn't knock Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is definitely talented, and I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? He got something to where, you know what I'm saying? Right. He can definitely deliver on a country song, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know they do those like pop countries anyways, you know what I mean? Because some of the country singers mix it too with theirs, you know what I mean? See, but when I say we as an artist, me, you know what I'm saying, I definitely say I would, it's like going on a sample.
Right.
You know what
People
I'm
gotta try it first.
Like you know, people sample beats all the time. You know
oh well, yeah, okay, that kind of sample.
Like people sample beats all the time, but why not get on that beat?
Right.
Be a part of that.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna sample that same beat that you on.
Shout out to DJ Baby Blue Diamond. Whoa. Big sis in the house. Shout out to Gorilla Drink. Shout out to Well You Ask Podcast.
How you doing, you three?
Shout out to Well You Ask Podcast. Yeah, my big sis in the house. So, but yeah, that's my favorite country singer, Kane Brown.
Okay, yeah, man. So he definitely, I couldn't.
And he's also done pop too. He's mixed with his country with pop too.
I didn't even know that. I gotta probably look into that though. For I look more into detail with that because I have not heard him, but I just know, like I said, I listen to a lot of my music. You know what I'm saying? And just to be a part of a, you know what I'm saying, a country song. You know what I'm saying? And I know, I like samples. I like sample beats. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know what I'm saying, certain, if they got meaning to it and got depth into something like that or whatever, but I'm definitely one of, I'm putting my, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna jump on that, but just to be a part of a country song and know I could be able to do me. Right. I ain't gotta change nothing. I ain't gotta try to fake the fun.
You can still be yourself on the country song, yeah.
Jump on that.
Right. I can't wait, man. As soon as you drop that, I'm gonna need you to send that to me because I'm gonna be dope. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to listen to that. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. I like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
I do.
Different for real. It's definitely different. I like to hear different stuff. I like different foods. I like different. Right. Different change. You know what I'm saying? Change.
And everybody in this game is different. Nobody's the same. Everybody has their own little sweetness, what they're doing, into what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope. We definitely do. She said we need to be a guest on their podcast.
Man, say, hey, holler at me, man. I'm definitely about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is, sis. Just give me the time, place, and date. And I'm going to pull up.
For sure.
Pull up.
Hey, definitely, y'all go add my page, you know what I'm saying? Bosses talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, if y'all see this picture worked up, y'all already know what it is. Whoa.
Wait, did you say worked up or twerked up?
Huh?
You said worked up or twerked up?
What? Worked up. Always. That's worked up. Well,
I say you said turned up or worked up. I was like, let me find you be twerked up.
You know what I'm saying? Look, turned up, but it's always bossed up, not
tossed up. Yep, bossed up, not tossed up.
You feel me?
Shout out to Bossed Up Productions.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can get a haircut, you know what I'm saying? You can get logo made. Whoa. You can get, you know what I'm saying, hell,
hold on, give the man a second.
You can get everything, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I make album covers, all that, you know what I'm saying? So holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades, whatever you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, we can come get on the podcast, you can come record, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen for you.
Right. Whoa. And mind you, he makes his own duffel bags, packs, t-shirts. What else? Yeah, show us what you got here. Show us what you got here. It's actually pretty dope. I'm gonna have to give me one.
Hey, I already know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, we got,
you know, we stay with the merch.
You know what I'm saying? Inbred, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
stay with the merch.
What it is, you know what I'm saying? All merch. Got backpacks, all that, you know what I'm saying? If y'all looking for it, y'all can go to my website, you know what I'm saying? BossTripp4Tre.com. You know what I'm saying? Where you can find all my stuff. You can find my music on all platforms. Boss Tripp4Tre, BOSSTRIPP. Make sure you don't forget the double P.
Yeah, you can't forget the double P. It's not gonna come up.
2 P's. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, TRE. And we in there. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Yep. But it was definitely dope having you on my podcast, man. This episode was way overdue. Like, we didn't talk this from before. Like, so it's finally pretty dope to have you on here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I get to scratch that off my list.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, though, for real. And that's, you know what I'm saying? I made something shake or something. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you being on my show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know Bosses Talk About It podcast.
Bosses Talk About It,
you know definitely. Where y'all can also come get Breaking the Bar Studios, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, you know what I'm saying? Whoa.
And the haircuts and the merch.
All that. Whoa.
All of that. Shout out to Larry Williams, Boss Tripp. Whoop.
You know what I'm saying?
Be in the building. Shout out to Gorilla Drink. You know what it is. So anything else you want to say tonight before we go? Once again, shout out to our viewers. Much love, much respect. We really wouldn't be too much anywhere without y'all. So know that y'all are a big part of this. So we really do appreciate y'all for tuning in, showing love. You know what I mean? You know it. Stay grinding. Yeah. Shout out to Tripp4Tre Red Hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting these comments in.
You know what I'm saying? Tuning in.
Most definitely. And it just reminder, y'all can also book me for interviews. So my flyers on the Facebook. Y'all could book me on Facebook, IG. Y'all could catch me on all the platforms. And to be honest, I need to make a list because there's a lot of platforms, especially with music.
Definitely put that platform and make it a flyer. And then if you need some help too, hey, I make flyers too.
Most definitely, yeah, because I need
to put that together as well.
There's a list. There's too big of a list, and I just be like, I got woo and woo. But of course, you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah, I'm not even going to start. Everywhere. And we just getting started, and that's the cool part about it. That's what I love about it right now. I'm just getting started. Yeah. And it's only going to get better from here. Only better from here.
The only way is up.
And not stuck, okay? Up and not stuck. So, but definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Much love. Y'all have a safe night. Once again, put your big girl drawers on. Comedy Podcast.